So as you can see, Dawn is about maybe 3 to 4 inches from touching her toes. And if we can do something, a drill that I'm going to demonstrate in a minute, to improve her toe touch, then it's reasonable to assume that she's in better alignment and kind of in a better place to do her core training. All right, so I've got Dawn here in a supine position, and we're going to do an exercise we call 90-90 hip lift. All right, this exercise involves using her hamstrings and her abs to help to pull our pelvis back into place, and is one of the common postural resets that we use as part of our program. So what I want you to do, Dawn, is we're going to press your heels into the bench and just engage your hamstrings. Mm-hmm. All right, can you feel that?
Yes.
All right, now I want you to push your knees into the block and engage your inner thighs. All right, can you feel that?
Yes.
All right, now keeping your back in my hand, push your hand into the ground, back into the ground, tip your hips off the ground slightly. All right, now keeping these muscles on, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale as if you're blowing out fog. We're just going to do that 5 times. Let's take another deep breath in. Good. Continue to feel those muscles. Continue to keep those things on. Good. Give me 2 more. Last one, Dawn. Good job. All right, now just come down and relax for a second. All right, now let's get you to stand up. We're just going to try to touch your toes again, okay? Back up just a little bit so everybody can see you. Let's turn to the side. All right, go ahead. All right, and miraculously, she could get down to her toes, not because we stretch anything, but because we use an exercise to help to kind of pull her back into alignment. All right, so then we're going to use our core training to help to keep her body there and maintain this alignment in life and getting stronger with her core. Is going to perform a plank, which is an exercise that's commonly used in core training. But I just want you to do this plank as you normally would. Go ahead. All right. Now, as you can see here, Dawn looks good. Everything is in proper alignment. Her back is nice and flat. Crucially, her shoulder blades are also nice and pushed apart. As you can see, she just kind of did that. But what we often see when people are not properly coached is something like this. Dawn, just arch your back. All right. Let yourself drop down. All right, we see a loss of control here. Or let your shoulder blades drop down as well. Come together. Or loss of control here. Now push them apart again. We call these your 2 cores. All right, we have kind of our scapular area as well as our low back. And really maintaining alignment here through understanding and through use of props as we do in our program is absolutely crucial to getting what we want and teaching our body to anchor our rib cage in line with our pelvis. That's really the whole deal here. And through our coaching and through our program, this is something that we focus on. The last trick to tie everything together with our core training is breathing. Okay, and more important, we call it power breathing, which is forced exhalation. So I take a deep breath in through my nose, and I blow out as if I'm blowing out a balloon. All right, what that's going to do is involve all of our core muscles working together. One of the functions of the transverse abdominis, which is an inner core muscle that helps to compress our core, is forced exhalation. And by doing this, with each rep, we're literally flattening our stomach. And that's something that you can also think about throughout your day, breathing in that way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 2 examples of that. Okay, one would just be in our plank exercise. So once again, I want to kind of find a flat back here by tucking my ribs down, pushing my shoulder blades apart. And I'm going to take a deep breath in through my nose. I'm going to exhale, and at the same time, I'm going to kind of pull my elbows back towards my feet in order to create tension. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to do the same thing again. So deep breath in. I exhale and I pull back. And I pause. Now, in order to make this exercise harder, what we can do is actually start to incorporate movement. And this is what we start to do in our advanced program, is as I take a deep breath in, I'm going to reach in front of me, pull back and squeeze. Deep breath in, reach in front of me, pull back and squeeze, with various movements of the extremities to help to work different parts of the core. But that's something that you can start to immediately incorporate into your own core training to start to get the most out of the things that you do. I hope this has been informative, and download our ebook, Restore the Core. It kind of explains all of this in greater detail. I look forward to